Welcome. I am glad you are here. What you are about to do takes courage, real courage, the kind that does not shout or fight, but goes quiet and turns inward and says, I am ready to let this go. You have been carrying something. Perhaps you have been carrying it for a long time. The weight of blame, the weight of resentment, the exhausting, invisible burden of holding others or circumstances or yourself or even God responsible for the pain you have lived. And I want you to know that feeling made complete sense. When something hurts us, when we are betrayed or criticized or rejected or mistreated, the mind searches for a reason. It points a finger. It assigns fault. That is a natural response. It is a survival mechanism. It was trying to protect you. But blame, when it is held too long, stops being protection and becomes a prison. The person or situation you blame may have moved on. Life may have changed completely, and yet the residue remains, invisible threads still running between you and the past, draining your energy, coloring your present, making it harder to feel free. Today, we are going to dissolve those threads, gently, completely, without needing to excuse what happened or pretend it did not. Forgiveness is not about saying what was done was acceptable. It is about releasing yourself from the grip of what was done. It is about choosing freedom. In this journey, we will meet all the places where blame lives in you. The blame you carry toward people who hurt you, parents, teachers, partners, friends, bullies, anyone whose actions left a mark. The blame toward life itself, towards circumstances and situations that felt cruel or unfair. The blame you have turned inward toward yourself. And the blame you may have directed at God, or the universe, or whatever larger force you believe holds the shape of things. You do not need to perform forgiveness today. You do not need to feel it fully yet. All you need to do is be willing to soften, willing to breathe, willing to let the process begin. So find a comfortable position now. If you are lying down, allow your body to sink fully into the surface beneath you. If you are seated, let your spine be tall but easy. Let your hands rest open in your lap or at your sides, palms facing up, a posture of receiving. Close your eyes or let your gaze fall soft toward the floor. Take a slow breath in and let it go. One more. Breathe in slowly and deeply and release. Let everything that was before this moment fall away. You are here now. That is enough. Let us begin. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and let it go completely. Now, in your mind's eye, visualize the number 3. See it clearly. And again, the number 3. Once more, the number 3. Good. Now bring your awareness gently to your body. We're going to travel through it slowly, releasing everything as we go. Bring your attention to your toes. Feel them. Notice any tension there and simply let it go. Now your feet, the soles of your feet, your heels. Soften them completely. Your ankles, let them release. Your calves, feel the muscles there grow heavy and warm. Your knees. Let go of any holding there. Your thighs. Feel them sink and relax completely. Your hips and your pelvis. Allow them to soften. Your abdomen. With each breath, feel your belly soften and expand. Let go of any tightness held there. Your lower back. Feel the muscles there release, vertebra by vertebra, sinking deeper into relaxation. Your chest. Feel your heart space open and soften with each exhale. Your upper back and your shoulder blades. Let them melt away from your spine. Your shoulders. Drop them. Let them fall completely. Your upper arms, heavy and warm. Your elbows. Release. Your forearms. Your wrists. Your hands. Your palms, your fingers, all the way to your fingertips, completely relaxed. Now your neck, the front of your throat, the back of your neck. Let every muscle there go soft. The back of your head, your skull, let it be heavy. The crown of your head, your forehead, smooth, relaxed, at peace. Your eyes and the space around them, let them sink gently into their sockets. Your jaw, let it drop slightly. Feel your teeth part. Your tongue, let it rest, heavy and still, on the floor of your mouth. Your entire body is now deeply, completely relaxed. Now in your mind's eye, visualize the number 2. The number 2. Once more, the number 2. Now I want you to notice the space around your eyes. The darkness, the volume of space you can sense just behind your eyes. Now feel the space inside your head, the volume of your skull, the vast inner space of your mind. Now feel the space inside your chest, your lungs expanding with each breath, the open cavity of your ribcage. Now feel the space inside your entire body. Every cell, every organ, every bone surrounded by space. You are mostly space. Now expand your awareness to the space in the room around you. Feel the air, the walls, the ceiling, the floor. All of it is space. Now expand further to the space of the building you are in. Feel it extending above you, below you, around you. Expand further still to the space of the entire city. Miles and miles of space in every direction. Now the space of your country. Vast, open, immense. Now the space of the entire planet. Feel how small and still you are in the center of this enormous sphere floating in space. Now the space of the solar system. Planets orbiting in silence. Unimaginable distances of pure, empty space. And now, the vast infinite space of the universe itself. Galaxies upon galaxies, stretching in every direction without end. You are here, present, aware. A point of consciousness in infinite space. And in your mind's eye, visualize the number one. The number one. Once more, the number one. Now I am going to count slowly from 10 down to 1. With each number, you will drift deeper and deeper into a beautiful state of relaxed awareness. By the time I reach 1, you will be perfectly still, perfectly open, perfectly receptive. 10. Drifting deeper. 9. More and more relaxed with every number. 8. Letting go of all thought. 7. Perfectly still. 6. Halfway there and going deeper still. 5. Deeper. 4. Almost there. 3. Beautiful. 2. Nearly. 1. You are here, perfectly relaxed, perfectly open, perfectly awake. Now, take 3 minutes to rest in this stillness. Clear your mind completely. If thoughts arise, simply notice them and let them pass like clouds. You may also rest your attention gently on your exhale if that helps. And if any thought has crept in, release it now with a gentle exhale. Return to the stillness. Now, from this place of deep stillness and open awareness, allow yourself to gently turn your attention toward the places inside you where blame has lived, not with resistance, not with judgment, but with gentleness and with the willingness to release. Imagine now that you are standing in an open place. A vast, still clearing, perhaps in a forest where ancient trees rise tall around you, their roots deep in the earth. Perhaps on a hillside at dusk with a wide sky stretching above, or perhaps on a quiet shore where the sound of water is the only sound in the world. This is a sacred place, your own inner sanctuary. Nothing can harm you here. Nothing can find you here except what you invite. Feel the ground beneath your feet. It is solid and firm. You are held. Take a breath of the air in this place. Feel it move through your lungs. Now gently allow your awareness to drop into the center of your chest, into your heart space. And notice what is there. There may be a heaviness, a tightness, an old ache that has lived there so quietly you almost forgot it was there. This is where blame lives in the body. Not loud, not dramatic, just a constant low weight, a kind of dullness that steals the light from ordinary moments. Now, in your inner vision, look around this sacred clearing and notice something you may not have seen before. There are threads, invisible threads running from your body outward in many directions, like fine cords stretching across time and space, connecting you to people, to events, to moments that have lodged themselves deep inside your story. You did not choose these cords. They formed naturally through pain, through unprocessed grief, through the accumulation of old hurts that were never fully felt and never fully released. And today, one by one, we are going to release them. Let us begin with the people. In your mind's eye, invite the first face to appear. It may be someone from your childhood, a parent perhaps, whose criticism cut deep, whose absence or anger or inability to love you well left marks you still carry. It may be a teacher who humiliated you in front of others, a sibling who was cruel, a friend who betrayed your trust, a partner who left you feeling worthless, a bully who made you feel small. Whoever comes, let them come. You do not need to reach for them. Simply allow the face to appear. And as you look at this person, notice the cord between you. Feel it running from your chest or your belly or your throat outward toward them. Notice the weight of it. Now I want you to look at this person, not with the eyes of your younger self, but with the eyes you have now, wiser, more expanded. And as you look at them, try to see past the version of them that hurt you into something deeper. Because the people who hurt us, in almost every case, were themselves hurting. They were limited. They were acting from their own unhealed wounds, their own fears, their own conditioning. This does not excuse what they did. It does not make the harm less real. But it does tell you something important. They were not a force of evil aimed specifically at you. They were a damaged human being, doing what damaged human beings do, passing on the pain they themselves never healed. And you, in carrying the blame, have become the keeper of a wound that was never really yours to carry. Now, take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, imagine the cord between you and this person beginning to dissolve, not cut with anger, not severed with force, simply dissolved, like a thread of smoke in open air, releasing, releasing, releasing. You are not saying what happened was right. You're saying, I will no longer let this live inside my body. I release you, not for your sake, for mine. Watch the cord dissolve completely. And notice how your chest feels now, even slightly lighter, even slightly more open. If another face is ready to come, invite them forward now. Take your time with each one. Look at them. See the cord. Breathe. And release. You are not forgiving in an instant. You are beginning a process, and today you start. Take a moment now to release any remaining faces, anyone whose criticism or judgment or cruelty still lives as a tightening somewhere in your body. You do not need to name them all. Simply intend, I release the hold of all who have hurt me. I dissolve the cords. I reclaim my energy. I come back to myself. Now let us move to the situations. There may be circumstances in your life that you have blamed, periods of hardship that seemed unfair, opportunities that were taken from you, losses that felt undeserved, a life that did not go the way you had hoped, or planned, or felt you deserved. Allow one of those situations to rise into your awareness now. You may see it as an image, a memory, a feeling, a weight in a particular place in your body. Notice how much energy you have given to the question, why did this happen to me? Notice how much of your inner life has circled around this event, this period, this loss, searching for an explanation that would finally make it feel acceptable. And gently, very gently, consider this. Some things in life do not happen to us with intention. Some things simply happen. The universe is not always arranging events to punish you, or test you, or single you out for suffering. Sometimes life is simply what it is, complex, unpredictable, indifferent to our timelines and plans. And the meaning, the real meaning, is not in why it happened. The meaning is in who you are becoming through it. Now take a breath in. And as you exhale, imagine releasing the grip you have held on this situation, not the memory of it, not the lessons from it, just the resentment, the bitterness, the belief that life owed you something different. Allow those cords too to dissolve. Let them float away from you like dark smoke carried off by wind. And say to life, in your heart, I release my resistance to what was. I trust that something larger is at work. Even when I cannot see it, I let this go. Now the hardest category. The blame you carry toward yourself. This one is often the heaviest. It sits the deepest. It is the most private and the most relentless. The voice that says, I should have known better. I should have been stronger. I should have done more, said less, left sooner, stayed longer, chosen differently. The version of you that made the choices you now regret, that failed to protect yourself, that stayed in the wrong situation for too long, that said or did things you wish you could undo, that was not the person you wish you had been. I want you to bring that version of yourself into your inner vision now. See them clearly, not with judgment, with honesty, yes, but with something else too. See how young they were, or how scared, or how alone, or how uninformed. See the conditions that surrounded that version of you, the pain they were navigating, the tools they did not yet have, the wisdom they had not yet earned. That person did the best they could with what they had. They may have made choices you would make differently now, but the you of now carries knowledge, experience, and healing that the you of then simply did not have. You cannot blame the seed for not being the flower. Now place your hand on your heart. Feel the warmth of your own touch. And say to yourself in your heart, I forgive you. I forgive you for not knowing what you did not yet know. I forgive you for being human. I forgive you for the times you hurt yourself through your own choices. I release you from the prison of my own judgment. You are worthy of compassion. You are worthy of grace. You always were. Feel what happens in your body as those words move through you. Let any emotion that arises be completely welcome. Now imagine the cord of self-blame dissolving, all of it. The internal critic, the ongoing verdict, the sentence you have been serving for something that no longer needs to define you. Watch it turn to smoke and rise and disappear. And feel what remains. And finally, if there is any place in you that has blamed God or the universe or whatever you call the greater intelligence behind life, let us go there now. The old prayer that went unanswered, the loss that happened anyway, the suffering that seemed pointless, the moments when you looked up and found only silence, or worse, indifference. That confusion, that hurt, that anger is completely valid. Let yourself feel it for a moment. And now, look up in your inner vision, up through the canopy of trees or the open sky or the infinite space above you. There is something there that holds you, something vast, something that does not abandon you even when it feels that way. Imagine speaking to that presence now. Not with performance, not with the words you think you should say, but honestly, from the core of yourself. And say, I have not understood. I have felt abandoned. I have felt singled out for pain, and it has made me angry and lonely and small. And now, with all of myself, I release that too. I release my need to understand. I release my demand for different circumstances. I trust, even without proof, that I am held, that there is meaning even in what I cannot see, that my life, in all its imperfect, winding, painful, beautiful shape, is unfolding as it must. And I am grateful, even in this, that I am still here. Feel that surrender moving through you now. Not defeat. Surrender. The kind that sets you free. Now return your attention to the clearing, your sacred place. Look around you. Notice how different this space feels now, how the air seems cleaner, how the light is softer and brighter all at once. And notice your own body. Notice your chest, your breath, the quality of the weight you carry. You are lighter, even a little, perhaps more than a little. The cords are dissolving, the residue is washing away, the prison is beginning to open. Forgiveness is not a moment. It is a practice. It is a direction. Today, you pointed yourself in that direction. And that changes everything. Rest now in this cleared space, in this opening, in this extraordinary act of mercy you have offered, first to others, then to life, then to yourself, then to the great mystery that holds you. Feel the freedom of it, the spaciousness, the breath that comes a little easier now. Know that you can return here whenever the weight of blame begins to gather again. This sanctuary is always available to you. This practice is always available to you. And when you are ready, begin to bring your awareness gently back. Feel the weight of your body resting on the surface beneath you. Feel your hands. Move your fingers slowly. Feel your feet. Move your toes. Take a slow, full breath in and release it completely. And one more breath in and let it go. Gently become aware of the room around you, the sounds, the temperature, the familiar weight of the world. When you are ready, let your eyes open slowly. Sit with this for a moment before you move. Let the medicine of this practice settle into your body, into your cells, into the story you carry about who you are and what you deserve. You are free. All you are beginning to be. And that is everything.